A moment of silence for a man gunned down in the line of duty. Trooper Cameron Ponder was killed late last night after pulling over a Missouri man for speeding. Ponder was a U.S. Navy veteran and a native of Rhineyville, Kentucky. Now we continue to follow the developing story out of Kentucky as questions still remain as to what made a man open fire on a state trooper. Here's what we know right now from investigators. It all started late last night along I-24 when Kentucky State Trooper Cameron Ponder pulled over a vehicle for speeding in Lyon County. Joseph Johnson Shanks was behind the wheel, driving on a suspended license. 2 women and 2 children under the age of 6 were also in the car. Johnson Shanks drove off from the traffic stop, hitting speeds of 115 miles per hour. During that chase, Johnson Shanks hit the brakes, causing Ponder's cruiser to slam into the back of his car. That's when Johnson Shanks opened fire from his car, hitting and ultimately killing Trooper Ponder. Johnson Shanks was found in the woods hours later and was shot and killed after refusing to put down his weapon. Tonight, News Channel 5's Todd Walker has uncovered new information about Johnson Shanks and his past. And Todd, you've also found a video he reportedly posted before he was killed.
Yeah, Rory, that video is reportedly Johnson Shanks saying he's done something he's going to regret.
I did something I ain't made to. I'm regret it.
This Snapchat video circulating on the internet is believed to be the last message from Joseph Johnson Shanks. Shanks was shot dead this morning after he allegedly shot and killed Kentucky State Police Trooper Cameron Ponder along I-24 last night. Johnson Shanks was from the St. Louis, Missouri area, and a Facebook page said to be his showed him involved in protests in Ferguson last year. But other photos on the page appear to show him posing and smiling with police officers during the time of the protests. The police chief in Florissant, Missouri said they had dealt with Johnson Shanks before, but never like this.
Our dealings with him have been very minor, nothing serious. Even looking kind of at his history, I mean, there's been a few things in there that would indicate some type of violence, but nothing that would lead you to believe that he would gun down a Kentucky State Trooper in the middle of the night.
Johnson Shanks was pulled over for going 103 miles per hour on the interstate. Kentucky State Police say Johnson Shanks was not going to be arrested. In fact, Trooper Ponder was reportedly trying to help the man, who was driving 2 women and 2 young children, by booking them a hotel room for the night until they could be picked up by someone who could legally drive.
From time to time, our troopers do things like that. That's just one of the things that he was trying to do. He was trying to help them out, and for an unknown reason, the driver fled off.
Was 31 years old. He was a Navy veteran and had only been a member of the Kentucky State Police since January. In the newsroom tonight, I'm Todd Walker, News Channel 5.
Todd, thanks for that new information. There was an arrest in connection with this shooting. Johnson Shanks' niece, Ambria Shanks, was taken into custody. She was one of the women in the car with him during the traffic stop and chase. The 18-year-old is charged with hindering capture. And of course, we will continue to follow this developing story and bringing the latest both here on air and online at newschannel5.com.